Planning as a management function. It is defined as the use of people and other resources to accomplish objective, and this definition applicable to all organizational structure, both profit-oriented and non-profit. The process of management is as important to effective functioning of any organization. Management involved in the creation of an environment in which people can most effectively use other resources to reach stated goals. There are four basic functions of management. First one is planning. It is the process by which managers set objectives, assess the future, and develop courses of action to accomplish this objective. Second one is organizing. Is the process of obtaining and arranging people and physical resources to carry out plan and accomplish organizational objectives. Leading. It is a critical activity in all organizations. It can be defined as the act of motivating or causing people to perform certain tasks intended to achieve a specific objective. And lastly, controlling. It can be defined as the continual analysis and measurement of actual operation against the established standard developed during the planning process. Definition of planning. It is a formal act or processing of making plan. It is writing down what you want to do, how you would do it, and who would help you the task involved to reach a certain end. There are four elements of planning. First one is goal. What do you want to attain? And second one is course of action. How would you reach your goal? Third one is implementing group. Who is tasked to do the action? And lastly, sources needed. What is needed to accomplish your goal? Importance of planning. People become more proactive, not just reactive. It is best to solve a problem before it happened. A plan which put in place, rehearsed, and evaluated would make implementation easier. Second, doing more with less. Third, foundation of your work. A plan establishes the basis for what you are doing. You will have a quick guide or a roadmap to help you to do the right thing. Number 4, help make your people become productive. When people know what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what is expected of them, they adapt to their role and become more proactive. 5, reflect your competence. Your experience and training will be reflect on the plans you make. 6, it gives the strategic and tactical advantage. A well-formulated and instituted plan allows the commander to make action and decision which have long-term impact. At the same time, it prepares the unit for contingencies needing short-term solution. Skills needed for planning. First one is good analytical thinking. You have to know the situation. You have to set up your basis data. Learn to analyze what is happening and how it affects your unit. Second one is forecasting. Use your imagination. Play around with the ideas, which would help you to become more effective as a police unit commander. Third one is prioritizing. Compare your sources with your goal and objective. What and who should be the task to reach a certain purpose or end. Fourth, sound objective setting. You know where you are going and how to get there, be practical. 5, contingency planning and crisis management. A contingency plan represents your effort to guess what might go wrong or different with your plan and how to handle it if it does. 6, monitoring. Try to see the progress of your plan. Make a checklist of what has been done. Documenting. Write your ideas down. Report the progress of your plan. 8, flexibility. Adjust your plan to the resources. Be realistic. Lastly, interoperability. It not just coordination or collaboration. It is a commitment. It is establishing strategic and tactical alliances toward the vision of peace and order. Steps in planning process. First one is define the overall purpose or goal. Second, determine the major component or objective of the plan. Third, make sure that your objective align with the overall purpose. Fourth, collect and evaluate the data you will need to determine what it will take to complete each component of the plan. And fifth, make sure that the data you collected and evaluate support the overall purpose. 6. Develop a forecast. 7. Make sure that your forecast plan support the overall purpose. 8. Determine action step. 9. Make sure that your action steps support the overall purpose. 10. Develop a contingency plan. 11. Implementation your plan. 12. Make sure that your contingency plan support the overall purpose. Next, make sure that your implementation support the overall purpose. And 14, check the progress of your plan frequently. And 15, make sure that your plan implemented, that the overall purpose remain in the focus.